Hello guys, I want to make a quick short right now and point you something very interesting. You see this trade here? Well, this is a trade in a backtesting session, but it kind of looked stupid, you know? Let me break down the trade for you, and you are going to understand. I'm gonna make it very quick, but then I will. You see here I have documented everything. So the idea is that, well, I've seen this 4 hour bullish candle, right? I draw a line below it. This is the liquidity line. And, oh, excuse me. Then I look on 1 hour to see if what is on 1 hour. And you see is this structure on 1 hour. Well, look, here is my full playbook. You can see it. First, you have to define internal range in an overall trend. Well, now let me show you liquidity sweep. It's basically, it doesn't have to be necessarily a range. Can be a 50 minutes range, 1 hour candle, or no, 15-minute can't. It has to be above 1 hour. But if after taking the liquidity, I go to see if the range is visible on 1 hour, never mind. I don't explain the strategy. I just explain the thing, right? So it took liquidity below it, then I dropped lower on 15 minutes to see if the range is visible. And basically, it was the same range as on 1 hour, right? And what I do is, you have to look here. The price made a break of structure, change of character, liquidity sweep. I don't care if you call how you call it. It happened, right? Go to the lowest time frame where the range is visible. This is 15 minutes, and then go one more time frame lower and wait for a closure back in the range and the change of character in the initial direction of the range. Right? You see that, and then target the other side of the range, which was that, right? Then I went on 5 minutes, and look what happened here. We, it's gonna be messy, but let me hide it. Right. What happened basically? Spiked a range and closed back in a range, but no change of character, right? No trade. Then came one more time, took the liquidity below this low, closed back in a range, and made a change of character with this candle. If I would have to draw it, it would look something like this. It made a high, it made a low, right? It made again a high on this candle. No, I can draw it on those candle, but I can show it. So came, made a low, right? This is the low. Then went, made a high, right? This candle. Then basically what happened, came again, all the way down here. Then pulled back, right? Then came one more time until down here, right? And then went all the way up here, here, and eventually came down here, right above the range. Well, I didn't mark this candle in here, but what basically happened, even if wouldn't have taken the high of this candle, or the open or something, what is happened here, it here happened the change of character. 15 minutes close back in a range, 5 minutes, excuse me, 5 minutes close back in a range, but I was still fucking scared to push the button. So I don't know why. um But basically, there is a reason, and perhaps a good one, which is the way this trade looks like. It looks like fucking insane. A 13 air trade with a 2.2 pips. It's insane, you know? But again, let's go on 5 minutes and look what happened after the entry. It just skyrocketed. And yeah, eventually came all the way back down, stopped me out, you know. I now if you look to this trade management, you know, I'm back testing without trade management right now, this strategy. But the idea is that you don't have to be fucking scared. If you have the probabilities in your favor, just push the fucking button, you know, throw out the dices and see what is gonna came on the other side. But yeah, no way to second guess if you cannot know for sure the answer anyway. So why would you second guess, you know? And this is on a back test, you know. Imagine that on a live account, this would be like, in my case, very very likely this would be, you know, I've seen this, I missed the entry, I would have probably entered here on this candle, you know, stop loss below this candle to catch the move. um because of the frustration, because I knew what I had to do and I didn't, and the price gone in my favor. And so you know, if I cannot explain the feeling, but if you are a trader, you know for sure what I'm meaning, you know. And the idea is that I don't think it's a cure for this. It's, you know, basically a lot of practice, and do practice, like practice for test, you know, just practice your edge more and more and more, not only in live markets, like not only on live accounts, but on, you know, on demo accounts also, because you're gonna get training anyway, and you're gonna get trust in your age, even if when using real money is gonna be a lot harder. It is still useful to see, you know, to see that you second guess yourself and then it's basically right, you know. It's um it's a boost in the confidence, at least in my point of view. So yeah, this is what I want to tell me if something similar it has ever happened to you in your trading career.